book friends. It's me, LaShonda, your hostess, and welcome to Read This Book. Um, this is not a book review. This is a book confession, and I have to get this off my chest so that I can continue on reading and yeah, being excited about my books, being excited about sharing great things with you. So, have you ever read a book that you don't know if you love it or hate it more? Like, I was bored and perplexed at the same time. Like, I thought I had read a lot, like I was really far in the book, only to realize I was just on chapter 4. And I wanted to throw my Kindle across the room, but I was intrigued enough to say, okay, let's push through. Let's push through. Let's see where this goes. And it went nowhere. Really, really slow. I have never read a book where I had to utilize the dictionary feature so many times. Like I had to click it to see what it meant because it didn't make sense in the context of which I was reading it. And then when I saw the definition, I was just like, did you really have to use that big ass word? I'm talking about like Aquila and the Bee championship spelling words. Yeah, yeah. And I thought maybe the author is using these words because the character is complex. Maybe that's why they're using big words like that. But I hated the characters. I hated all of them. All of them. The main character was manipulative and controlling, and he was supposed to be a pastor, but I felt like he was the devil, and I kept waiting for it to be revealed. But the only thing that was revealed was that he was into BDSM. Okay, so he's a pastor with a little freak in him. Okay. The main female character, Alexis, she was dumb as hell. Dumb. I for her to be almost 30 years old, like she knew nothing about life. She knew okay. Just again, I'm perplexed. I'm perplexed. I don't understand. I don't So this is my confession that I invested a whole week into reading this book only for it to be very, very disappointing. Just very disappointing. It was very slow. It was, I don't know. I just felt like the writing made it seem like it was very complicated, and he was complicated. I couldn't figure out his nationality. I couldn't figure out if he was black, if he was Indian, if he was Islamic. I couldn't figure out. I'm trying to picture it. I'm trying to envision this story, this world, this where they're going, and just nothing would gel. And so I would say that this is probably the first book that I have read in I don't know how long that I can honestly say I want to erase it from my memory of ever reading it. Now, this is a popular author that was highly recommended. It's been popping up on my timeline in my groups for a while, and I'm thinking perhaps I just chose the wrong book. It's what I'm gonna chalk this experience up to. And I say all that to say this, book friends. If you are reading a book and you're just not getting it, you're just not grasping it, if it is just not like gelling in your mind, if you're trying to figure out who the hell, what the hell, and why the hell, and you just in chapter 4, and there's 39 freaking chapters, it's okay to let it go. It's okay. Just put it down. Just let it go. Read something else. Don't invest a whole week of your time only to be disappointed in the end. Okay? So this is my confession. I read a sucky ass book and I feel horrible. I need to get that off my chest. Like, for real, y'all. I need to get it off my chest. I couldn't do a book review because I honestly feel like maybe I'm convinced that I picked the wrong book, because the author that wrote the book that I read, it's popping up everywhere. So I'm gonna find another book and I'm gonna give it another shot, and hopefully we'll have better results than this one that I read. So this is my book confession. I do end up sometimes reading crappy books, and I just wanted to let you know that, because 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty damn good at picking these books. So until next time, book friends, read a good book.